Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, you're welcome. Please give my video a thumbs up, comment, share to your loved one, and also you can subscribe because subscription is free. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome back. Thank you for your love, thank you for your support. I am Lena, known as Lady Gold. On this channel, I film medical content, health tips, and vlogs. Into this video, I'll be talking about the reasons why your vaginal infections keep coming back. You're welcome back, guys. Now, what is vaginal infection? Vaginal infection is known as the inflammation of the vagina. This inflammation is caused or is due to an imbalance of yeasts and bacteria that lives in the vagina. Now, the reason why your vagina keeps coming back, that is the first reason why your vaginal infection keeps coming back, is due to an incomplete treatment. This is caused by when your physician prescribes a particular drug for you. That is, he tells you, okay, this drug you have to take it for 1 week, you have to take it for 2 weeks, you have to take it for 1 month. And now, let me just use as an example, the one that is made for 2 weeks or 1 week. You take that one that is made for 2 weeks just for 1 week or 10 days, and you expect the infection to just clear like that. It's not possible, because you have altered the medication, you have altered the process of that medication. So this can lead to an incomplete treatment. That is, it won't move, the infection won't go totally. And this could cause, when it comes back in a stronger way. So it's always advisable for you to complete your medication. Any medication that your physician prescribes to you, it's always advisable for you to complete it in the right way so as not to occur again. And this is because most treatments have a specific time they last, and this depends on the extent of the bacteria or how strong the infection is. Now, the second reason why your vaginal infection keeps coming back is due to self-medication. That is, taking the drugs in the wrong way. Like most of us, when we notice we have pains, maybe in your vagina, you're feeling discomfort, you're having pain, you'll be, God, I've contracted an infection. But it's always advisable for you, before you take any drugs, you visit an healthcare center to run a test for them to know if truly you're having an infection or not. Then when the test is being run, you are being tested and the process is being run, this test result will determine if you have an infection or not. Because this infection we are talking about, we have different kinds of vaginal infection. And this kind of infection is known as the bacterial vaginosis. We have the yeast infection, which is caused by the candidiasis. We have the viruses that is caused by sexually transmitted infection. That is a sexually transmitted infection. And the example of this sexually transmitted infection is what we know as the CHLAMYDIA. We have the gonorrhea, you have the syphilis, you have the hips, you have the human papilloma viruses. And another kind of virus we have is what we know as the TRICHOMONIASIS. So now you don't know the actual virus you have. So that's why it's always advisable for you to visit the health center, you visit the laboratory part of it to conduct a test for you to know if actually you have an infection and to know the kind of infection you have. Because when these tests are being conducted, we conduct this test in the laboratory section, and this test is being done by collecting your sample. It can be done through HBS, it can be done through urinalysis, it can be done through urine MCS. We have different methods of running this test. So each method of this test, we conduct what we know as the sensitivity. We culture the samples, and after culturing it, we have another method, that is the final process, which we call the sensitivity process. So this part that we know as the sensitivity test is where we use various antibiotics, and these various antibiotics react. It depends on how this antibiotics reacts on the infection. So what we do is, the one that is resistant we don't prescribe down, but the one that is sensitive, that reacts on it, is the one you write out. So this particular drug, when you take this particular drug, it clears the infection totally. That is, if you don't alter your medication. This helps the physicians to prescribe these drugs for you. They prescribe these drugs for you so as to help to clear that infection. Now the third reason why your vaginal infection keeps coming back is by reinfecting yourself, and this could be as a result of you using an infected hornets. That is, hornets that you used during those period when you are trying to treat your infection. So it's always advisable, if you are to use your previous hornets, you've been using, it's always advisable for you to sanitize them, wash them in a very thorough way, sanitize them, and you sun them in a very hot environment so as to kill those germs, bacteria, infection, whatever thing that is on them finally. And also, if you can get a new hornets, change your old hornets is better. You change your old hornets and you get a new hornets and use. But if you can't get a new hornets, please try to sanitize, wash the old ones, sanitize them and sun them so as to kill the germs totally. Then also another way is for you to prevent yourself, like for example, if you have like couples, let me use couples as an example. You have your partner has an infection. It's always advisable for you, while you are treating let your partner treat his or her own infection at that moment, so as not to give you back those infection. Also, you can use protective for the partners that feels that they still have the infection, but it's always advisable for you to treat those infections so as to be free from it totally. Well, thank you guys. This is where I'm going to stop for today's video. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscription is free. Give my video a thumbs up, comment and like. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys. Thank you also to my new subscribers, and thank you guys for watching my video up to this extent.